husband and wife a husband can produce seed and present the seed to the wife, and you can only see it. But 9 months later, it's bigger than what the husband gave him. Hallelujah. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, when I conceived it, I didn't know it was this big. Because it was just a small situation. But tell them as time goes on, I'm carrying something more than I thought I was going to carry. No wonder my feet is swelling and my back is hurting. And no wonder I got headaches and mood swings. And no wonder I'm going through frustrations and aggravations. Because I got something so big in me that I don't even know how to push it out. Because it didn't start out that way. Somebody say, it didn't start out that way. I thought I was going to pray for folk. You know, I just thought I was going to be a little missionary. I just thought I was going to be a little intercessor. I was going to come to church, pay my tithes and my offering, I'm going to go home. I didn't know ministry was going to be developing in me as I've been fed. I just thought that I was going to be a little preacher, you know, the Lord was going to use me. I didn't know he was going to bring this chocolate preacher in my life, and I was going to end up marrying him, and end up having babies, and then all of a sudden he tells me, right before we get married, that the Lord done called him the pastor. I didn't think all this was going to happen, and then I grow old with him, getting older with him, and we done had babies, getting older. We done had babies, and babies growing up, and I didn't know I was going to have cancer. And then when I'm having my cancer and I'm dealing with this, I want to know why did it hurt so bad. But after the cancer was gone, all of a sudden I'm producing a ministry called Healing of the Heart. Y'all not talking to me. I didn't know it was going to hurt so bad, but it hurt so bad because what I'm carrying is so big. Oh, I dare somebody to look at your hater and tell them don't hate on me. What I got in my belly is bigger than what you see right now. That's why you got to be careful who you sit next to. Because people that don't understand what people go through when they go through seasons of pregnancy tend to be don't have no sympathy for your situation. And don't let you be pregnant and they can't get pregnant. Don't let God get ready to use you and they can't be used. Because what they're going to do is they're going to try to mess up your world. Oh, I'm speaking, I'm prophesying up in the house. They're going to try to get you to abort what God has for you and start speaking negative things in your ear and start getting you frustrated and aggravated because what they really want is what you have. And you're complaining about what you have because you know how bad it hurt to get what you have. And if they only knew the hell you had to go through to carry what you carry, they would leave you alone. You better leave me alone. You don't know what I feel like. Let me tell you something. I'm going to preach this later. I'm going to tell you something. There's one season in a woman's life you do not want to mess with. That's when she's carrying a child. Because she ain't responsible. There's some changes that they go through that you got, listen, and any good man learns something early. Walk lightly. Watch what you say. That's right. And it don't just stop. It don't just stop after they give birth or while they're pregnant. Even after they give birth for a few months, you still got to impossible. That's why you got to learn how to separate yourself during this season and start learning how to dissipate people out of your life. Because there are some people that has been assigned to your life to cause you to have an abortion or cause you to get birth early. But you got to make up in your mind, I'm not going to let your crazy behavior turn me around. Oh, I wish I had somebody to scream, I'm going to get birth on time. I don't want to say that, that's all right. Sit down. I'm going to sit down, but I just want to make an announcement to all of you that are going through a little something. Can I say it like they used to say it? A little something, something. All of you that's going through a little something, something, and you got little demons that has been assigned to your life to try to make your pregnancy a little bit worse than it already has to be. And it ain't nothing worse going through a pregnancy with a fool. I done lost a half of y'all. The Bible said, call no man a fool. Read the Bible, and when you read the Bible, understand the Greek and Hebrew. The way we use fool is we use it as somebody that is silly-minded. The word fool in that time simply means that you are telling somebody you have no rights to be saved. So let's not even go there. What we're trying to tell you is you got a whole bunch of folk that is so jacked up in their mind until they don't even understand your process. I'm going to run this church. And because they don't understand your process, they're going to try to get you to abort your process because they don't want to go through what they got to go through to get to where they're supposed to be. And every now and then you got to get the road jacked and don't come back no more. Oh, I dare you to scream at somebody and say, if you don't want to go where I'm going, get out of my face. As a matter of fact, right now, you need to be checking out who you sit next to, because if anybody is sitting in your praise, you need to get your pocketbook on your wallet and you need to move your seat, because what you get ready to give birth to, you got to walk it out. Because you're not expanding fast enough, so they don't want you to lay down and try to deliver this baby. You got to get up so that you can make something happen. You got to get up so that you can make yourself dilate in the spirit. Because if you don't dilate, you're going to prolong the season of you carrying this baby. So I'm just going to praise myself until my womb opens up so that the baby can come out. I'm going to praise myself until my miracle feels like it's ready. Oh, I guess about to scream, I gotta walk it out. If you see us, Freddie, if you see me taking off around this church today, because my womb is not dilated fast enough. So if you see me running, don't stop me from running, because I've got to run. Because the more movement I give, the more I open up, the more praise I give, the better prepared my wound is to deliver. So that's why I praise him. There is no way. me, it's gotta hurt.